I don't know where I want my channel to go. I enjoy ASMR. I enjoy painting. And every now and then I do enjoy making videos where I talk about my life, my journey, and I would like to continue doing all of those things. I have, however, been I want to use the term unmotivated. However, it's more, I've been motivated. I've just not courage to get through the anxieties of whether or not to put out a video that talks about more personal things. Courage, yeah, courage is the word I would use, because it's all there. My whole life, my whole history is mine. And what stops me from putting out videos that talk of my life and my story is that there's a lot of other people that could potentially be hurt or people may get the wrong impression, and I don't want to put the wrong ideas in people's heads about my life. And for me, somebody who tends to not know how to find the right words to be able to tell my story in a way that nobody's going to get hurt and everybody will be happy, almost feels unreachable. I want to be able to tell some of the things that have happened in my life, but I don't really want to hurt anybody's feelings. I don't want to put somebody else's story out there without them knowing, without their permission. And I don't mean talking about other people. I mean talking about my childhood, my life, my experiences. But in order to do so, I would talk a lot about people who don't want to hear the truth. And I don't want judgment towards those people. So for me, I feel it's best to just keep my mouth closed. And I know that's not okay either. So it's a little difficult for me to be able to just tell my story without name dropping people that I don't want to talk about. It's difficult for me to, so I don't want to put that out there. And the more vague I get, the more difficult it is to even tell the story, because I feel like I'm leaving out so many giant holes that put pieces together. So I'm a little unsure how to put that kind of content out there. So until I can figure out how to tell my story without painting people in bad light, I need a little bit more time to be able to do those things. Do I think it's important to make people see the negative things that they have done that have impacted my life? Yes. Do I think it's okay and 100% acceptable for me to be able to tell my story? Yes. However, I am somebody who respects everyone even if they don't quite deserve my respect. I think of everybody else first, and sometimes I just tear myself down over it. So, until I can figure out how I'm going to plan all of that out, it's going to be on the back burner for a hot second. But lucky for everybody else, I do have some other ideas and some other plans until I do figure that out. So, today's video is going to be disc snapping. This might break a lot of people's very soul and very heart and just ruin you in all the ways that you never thought that you could ever be ruined. But I'm going to take this and I'm going to just break it. Okay, they're a little... You know what? I thought this was going to be a lot easier. Quite literally. That was a lot for me. So we're not actually going to continue doing this on camera, only because that was a little too loud for me. So I'm going to continue breaking these off camera, and I mean, it worked. I finally got it to work. I mean, it's just plastic. I have a whole stack of discs here. But I'm a little unsure if I can actually continue doing this. I'm going to do a couple more to see if I have my microphone literally right next to the camera and headphones in. I think if I was normally just breaking discs, it wouldn't be so bad. However, it was a little jolting, and it kind of made a mess. I mean, I did put some stuff down, but like, I'm literally, like, it's in half. How? This one's literally, how am I so... Do you hear that? Yeah. I don't know if this is going to be entertaining for anybody. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do have a plan for the rest of this, which will be another video. But this is not actually working out in my favor. I mean, You know what? I'm just gonna try one more. So let's do this. Once again, I folded it like right in half. Like how? You know what? This is a bit much for me to be able to handle. Like I don't. I have another idea of how I'm going to actually break the rest of these, because I have an art idea that I'm planning on doing. And it kind of requires a bunch of discs that will break easily. This one looks like it's already a little broken. I don't know if you can see. It's a little cracked. Yeah, I think I'm done. I'm gonna break these in another manner, and there will be another video on that aftermath of my project, actually. And I've made quite a mess here, so I'm gonna have to clean that up. I guess that's gonna conclude today's video. That's not what I wanted to have done today, but I don't really know how I'm going to be able to do this without actually making a bigger mess that I'm going to have to clean up later, that I don't actually want to clean up later. So, I tried. There was effort. We all saw it. You saw it. I witnessed it. I'm physically here, and I'm not a fan. So I'm going to figure out how to break these CDs off camera. Okay, so I don't know what this video is, so if you stayed till the end and you thought this was entertaining at the least, smash that like button or hit it or abuse it. I don't really care what you do to that thumb, but make sure it's pointing up, because I'm really hoping that everything from here just goes up, you know what I mean? So, yeah, thank you for watching today's video. I'm not really sure what today's video was. And, yeah, what I said in the beginning still holds true. I'm planning on continuing my ASMR paintings, and hopefully one day I'll just be able to have the courage to talk about my life in depth and detail and some of the tragic events that have happened in my life. I did have a video out a long time ago, and it's still there if anybody truly wants to watch it. And it does explain a lot about my life. Doesn't, but it does. It explains some. And maybe I'll address some of the issues, some of the events that have taken place since. And it probably would explain a lot to some people who are still just in the dark and don't understand why I isolate myself so much. And a lot of people just don't want to hear what I have to say, or don't actually want me to tell people my life story. So, yeah, I really hope you enjoyed today's video, and yeah, as I always say, because I hold it true to myself, I hope that each and everybody who watches my videos, including people who potentially will be in future videos, to have and to hold on to a wonderful life.